Hello everyone, and welcome to another edition of VR Obsession. And the latest obsession in our home is Among Us VR. And let me tell you what a beautiful obsession it is. Now there's a good chance you've heard of Among Us before. There was an original two-dimensional top-down version of the game. It released in 2018. It was available for computers, mobile devices, and gaming consoles, and it was hugely popular. Then in 2022, the developers released Among Us 3D for computers, and they ported it over to VR headsets and called it Among Us VR. That changed the game to a first-person perspective. This improved the experience by 1,000%, and this newer version is the one that I'll be covering today. Now, it's a fantastically fun game. I can honestly say it's easily become our most played game in the house between my daughters and me. So what is Among Us VR? It's a social deception game, focused on teamwork, deception, and betrayal. Sounds evil, right? Well, it can be evil, but in a very fun and friendly way. It starts off with up to 10 crew members on a spaceship, each with a different color, whose mission is to complete short and easy tasks around the ship. But one of the crew members is secretly an imposter, whose mission is to blend in with the other crew members and secretly eliminate them in close proximity, one by one, while also sabotaging the ship. Each player playing is a real person, there are no bots here, and each plays as their own crew member. Roles are assigned randomly and secretly at the beginning of the match. The gameplay relies heavily on voice chatting and emergency meetings to debate, accuse, and vote out suspected imposters. How do you win? The crew can win by each member finishing all of their tasks, or by the crew correctly identifying the imposter. The imposter wins by remaining as the only person left and eliminating the other players. Each game lasts approximately 15 minutes long, give or take. And let me assure you, it can get suspenseful and intense. The unique VR 3D first-person perspective changes everything from the original two-dimensional game, and even from the PC 3D version, in the best possible ways. Head movements, proximity audio, body language all come into play. Like when a suspected imposter is frantically trying to explain with their voice and hands that they are just a crewmate. It's not me! And voting them off would be foolishly detrimental to the mission. Didn't you see blue? They were just with green right before they died, etc. Or when you're a crew member trying to complete a task, and you can hear footsteps coming up quickly behind you. Is that the imposter approaching to kill you? Or a fellow crewmate trying to form an alliance? Are you secretly the imposter, pretending to complete tasks and isolating unsuspecting crewmates? If you are the imposter, should you blend in, making friends and letting mates vote each other out? Or do you kill quickly, silently, mercilessly? That's all part of the absolute beauty of this game. It's sort of like the game Clue, but up close and personal in real time. Meetings, discussions, and votes are crucial components of the gameplay. You can hit an emergency red button in the meeting room to call up a meeting and provide evidence. If you also come across a dead body, you can click on it to report it to the crew, and you automatically come to the meeting room to discuss and possibly vote on what happened. If you're the imposter, you can kill a crew member and immediately report the body, and try to place the blame on someone else. It's a risky endeavor, sometimes it can pay off. Is someone actually providing evidence, or are they lying to try and put the focus on someone else? It's all part of the game. Thankfully, if you do die or get voted out, you can still play and contribute as a ghost until the match is over. As a dead crewmate, you can still complete tasks as a ghost, though you can't chat with other living players, only other ghosts. In a game with two imposters, this can happen if there are many people playing. If you're an imposter and you've been identified and voted out, you can still help the other imposter as a ghost by sabotaging systems of the ship that demand the crew members' immediate attention, or else a timer runs out and they all lose. A ghost imposter can also sabotage doors and entryways temporarily from working, perhaps trapping a crewmate with the other imposter or keeping them from completing tasks. The strategies and counter-strategies, when combined with a constantly changing mix of human players, are seemingly infinite. This gives the game tremendous replayability, and different personalities all interacting together provides endless entertainment. Whoever is hosting the game can also make optional roles available, like Vigilante, who is a crewmate that has the ability to kill, and can possibly save the team by killing the imposter. Engineers can travel through the spaceship's vents to travel to other rooms, escape threats, or spy on players while inside the vents. Another role is a wraith, which can assist the imposter by killing off crewmates as a ghost. These and other roles add even more depth, complexity, and strategy. If the social aspect is unsettling to you, no worries. You can mute your microphone and others can see that it's muted, so they won't expect you to communicate. You can do hand gestures with your controllers like thumbs up or pointing at others to communicate if you like, but how will they react to that? Will they find it suspicious? Who knows? I hope this gives you an idea of what Among Us VR is about and compels you to try it if you never have. My daughters and I are having so much fun playing, I don't know if I'm going to get to another game this year to review. Okay, I'm joking, of course. I have an obligation to this channel and to you. But no joke, this game is getting lots of love from me right now. If you ever get tired of playing Among Us, you can always tune into the new Paramount Plus TV series. It's getting high reviews from players, and many people reference it during the games. Among Us 3D is incredibly fun, and my favorite game at this time. That's my story, and I'm definitely sticking to it. Until next time, Greg V is out.